scrolling. What if I told you that lightning is hotter than the sun and that your body glows in the dark? And what if I tell you that a day in a Venus is longer than a year? Will you believe this? Unbelievable, right? But what if I tell you that all these facts that I have stated, they are 100% proven fact? So, hello everyone, this is Krishna Sharma. I welcome you all to our channel X School. And if you love science, okay, and if you love science, interesting facts, and wants to learn every day something new, then you are in the right place, okay? So today we will be discussing some unbelievable facts that your science teacher probably never told you. So make sure you watch this video till the end. And students, mind you, only 1 out of 100 students knows all the facts in this video, okay? So let's see if you are one of them, right? Etia kuno cheating nokoriba, thik ase? And nije nijoke score diba, okay? Ami ede 10 ta tumalokok interesting facts dekham, and every time, okay, every time a fact comes out and you see that you know the fact, tumaloke nijoke eta point diba, thik ase? And if you do not know it, then simply you comment it, okay? You comment it that this was something interesting. Comment keneki koriba, eta emoji di comment koriba, hobo? So cheating nokoriba, and let's get started with the fact number 1, okay? So itia, okay, so মই তোমালোকক কিছুমান ফ্যাক্ট কলো অলৰেডি হনে নাই? লাইটনিং ইজ হটাৰ দেন দ্য সান, এণ্ড দেন হোৱাট, ইয়ৰ বডি গ্লোজ ইন দ্য ডাৰ্ক। এইবোৰ শুনিবলৈ কেনেকুৱা লাগে? সামথিং মেজিক, ৰাইট? বাট এইটো মেজিক নহয়। চোৱা, দিছ ইজ নাথিং বাট দিছ ইজ ইয়ৰ চায়েন্স, ৰাইট? চ' চায়েন্স ইজ নাথিং বাট হোৱাট? এক্সপ্ল'ৰিং সামথিং বিয়ণ্ড ইয়ৰ টেক্সট বুক, হ'ব? য়েছ? অ'কে, চ' চোৱা, এতিয়া মই তোমালোকক ৰুলটো কৈ দিছোঁ ফাৰ্ষ্টত, ঠিক আছে? চেলেঞ্জ টাইম। চোৱা, টোটেল উই উইল বি ডিছকাছিং 10 ইণ্টাৰেষ্টিং ফেক্ট, ৰাইট? কি কৰিবা তোমালোকে? ইফ ইউ ন' ছামথিং, অ'কে, কিবা এটা মই ডিছকাছ কৰিছোঁ, কিবা এটা ফেক্ট, এণ্ড ইউ অলৰেডি ন' ইট, দেন ইউ গিভ ইয়ৰ চেল্ফ 0.1, অ'কে? নিজে নিজকে তোমালোকে স্ক'ৰ দিবা, ঠিক আছে? তাৰপিছত চোৱা, অলৰেডি ন' ইট, অ'কে? তোমালোকে কমেণ্টো কৰিব পাৰা, অ'কে? You comment this emoji, right? Yes? And if an interesting fact comes out that blows your mind, that ito ki kole meme, ito to ami khuna nai, তেতিয়া কি কৰিবা? তেতিয়া তোমালোকে you give this emoji, you comment this emoji, right? And at the end we will count your points, okay? We will count your points, and in my next video I will call out your names who have scored 10 out of 10, ঠিক আছে? Okay? So this is the rule, follow কৰিবা, cheating নকৰিবা কোনো, okay? So fact number 1, yes, your bones are stronger than what? Stronger than concrete. Etia etu believe hoise na nai? That if I tell you that your bones, okay, tumar skeleton, tumar every bones present in your body, they can handle tremendous pressure compared to your same weighted concrete. See how strong we are, right? How strong we are, isn't it? Even though we are lightweight. So এতিয়া তুমি compare কৰা, okay? Compare কৰা a concrete object. Concrete মানে বুজিছা, right? Concrete মানে কি হ'ব তোমালোকৰ? Cement হ'ব, ইটা হ'ব পাৰে, হয় নে নাই? Concrete মানে বুজিছা? So এটা concrete object লোৱা তুমি of a 20 kg, suppose, okay? 20 kg concrete object, right? Suppose 20 kg, okay? And you are also taking your bones, okay? Suppose a person, right? A person of another 20 kg, okay? Now actually not a person, but tumi bone dhara, thik ase? Bones of a human being, suppose 20 kg. Now what if I tell you that this person, okay, this person who have a weightage or who have a weight of 20 kg bones is much more stronger than this 20 kg of cemented structure? Hobone believe? Because why it sounds something, you can say, unbelievable? Because we you can say as a person nijoke ami ki feel koru? Ami much lighter feel koru, hone nai? If we compare cement or if we compare ita, bricks, these are what? This feels much more heavier, hone nai? So this is where you know science comes into the scenario. See, itia buja je, you know, God, yes, I will say God, or I will say, you can say the nature, yes, mother nature has created such a beautifully engineered body where your bones, even though they are lightweight, they can handle tremendous pressure compared to your concrete objects. ঠিক আছে? Okay, this was your first fact. এতিয়া মনত থাকিব যে concrete is stronger than bone. তো কিমানে জানিছিলা মোক কবাচোন চোৱা see this picture your bone can handle much more pressure much more weight than compared to your this concrete object okay ঠিক আছে এইটো কিমানে জানিছিলা মোক কবা কমেন্টত জনাবা so next fact চোৱা next fact about your stomach right about your stomach so your stomach contains acid now again what acid is it I hope জানা সকলোৱে কি থাকে আমাৰ stomachত কি থাকে we have hydrochloric acid right hydrochloric acid okay এতিয়া চোৱা what if I tell you that this hydrochloric acid this is so strong acid okay this is so strong enough that it can even melt a metal it can even melt an iron etu janane je hydrochloric acid is such a strong and corrosive acid that it will easily melt a piece of iron etia koasun if this is present okay if this acid is present in your stomach then your stomach how your stomach is able to survive stomach kyo melt hoy na jay kiba magic jano magic to no hoy ki hobo etia hole what is the reason so reason hoise je your stomach contains a protective layer that is known as your mucus layer okay mucus layer right so it acts as a what it acts as a shield to your stomach that is the reason why hydrochloric acid even though this is a strong corrosive acid it is unable to digest stomach itself because of the presence of mucus layer tar mane kyo hydrochloric acid e samoy na paয় it has to keep on digesting this mucus layer okay mucus layer and also some cells it has to keep on breaking the cells so there is no time for hydrochloric acid to act on the walls of stomach yes otherwise this acid is so strong that it can even melt your metal any kind of metal including your iron hobo ঠিক আছে বুজিলা এইটো এতে কোৱা এইটো ফ্যাক্ট কি মানে জানিছিলা গম পাইছিলা না যে hydrochloric acid is so strong it can even melt your what it can melt any metal right okay so this was the second fact yeah now let's see the third one so fact 3 etu ki hoy so picture of a what your brain right human brain now so here lies the interesting fact that your brain it constitute about only 2% of your what of your body weight okay 2% of your body weight ঠিক আছে but students এটা বস্তু জানা নাই যে এটু আচ্ছা এটা লিখা আছে so energy use is around 20% okay even though your brain constitute only 2% of your body weight but it utilizes about 20% of the total energy tar mane ki kobo pari je your brain is the organ that consumes your maximum energy okay brain is the organ that consumes your maximum energy why reason ki hoy reason your brain never stops working yes your brain never sleeps it continuously works day and night controlling your activities such as breathing, respiration, digestion, excretion, all the different physiological activities that are required to keep you alive is controlled by your brain. Okay, so hence we can say your brain this is an energy monster because it consumes the maximum energy. Okay, so next time যদি তোমালোকক কয় কোনোবাই যে তুমি পঢ়িহে আছা কিনো কষ্ট হৈছে কিয় ভাগৰ লাগিছে তোমাৰ then you what you have to do you state this fact to that person okay কবা যে পঢ়িছো হয় but since our brain requires the maximum energy so we are tired and that is the reason why when you study for long hours you experience fatigue right because this is continuously using up your energy হয় না নাই interesting yes okay এতিয়া চোৱা fact next fact to sound next fact কি আছে plants. Okay, see this picture. What is this? Etu ki hoy koason? Caterpillar dekhisa eta hoy ne? This is what? This is a caterpillar, right? Okay, and we know that caterpillar feeds on what? It feeds on the green leaves. Mainly you can say in the banana plants you will see most probably, right? And also in the small plants also, right? So yate ki koise etia plants talk to each other. Etu baru moi ene kolu neki? Ene koisu sage hoy ne? Plants talk to each other. Is it possible? Because plants do not have mouth, plants do not have their brain, plants do not have their what? Their vocal cord, and how they are able to talk? Is it some fiction? No, it's not fiction. See, plants, since they are living beings, yes, they are living beings, so their mode of communication varies from us human beings. How does it vary? See, this is a caterpillar, right? So caterpillar is going to feed on the plants, right? When it will feed on the plants, ki hobo etia? The plants is going to what? They are going to release certain chemicals in the environment. Okay, they are going to release certain chemicals in the environment, and eikini chemical baki jibu tumal neighboring plants thakibo, okay, hey neighboring plants khinie detect kori lobo as a what? As a warning signal. Warning signal of what? Warning signal to protect themselves from the insect attack. Okay, insect attack. So see, communication hole na nai. One plant conveyed the message that an insect is attacking on its leaves to its what? To its neighbors, right? Okay, so no brains, right? No brains, no mouth, no vocal cord, no teeth, yes, but still communication is possible, right? Okay, so this is how plants talk to each other, by releasing certain chemicals in the environment. Okay, done. This was fact number 4. Now next, yes, next swa lightning versus sun. Etia moi jodi tumalok question to hodu, okay, choose between these two options. Which one is hotter? Is it your sun or is it your lightning? Ki choose koriba? Most of you will choose, you will end up in choosing the sun. You will assume sun is the hotter one. But students, see, do you know the surface of the sun? It is about your, it is what? It is about your 5,500 degrees Celsius. Okay, the surface of the sun is 5,500 degrees Celsius, whereas your single strike of lightning jana no ki hoy? Jete dhumuha ahe ki dekhibole poa? Lightning dekhibole poa na nai? Yes, that's electric spark from the clouds. That is your lightning. That single strike of lightning, it is about 30,000 degrees Celsius, almost 5 times greater than the what? The heat of your sun surface. So answer ki hobo? Answer lightning hobo na nai? That lightning is more hot than compared to your sun. Okay, but why lightning feels, you can say, amar enuka kyo feel hoise? Lightning is not a hot, you can say this is not a hot object, but this is not a hot phenomenon. Why? Because of the small fraction of time, right? Lightning usually occurs for a small fraction of time. That is the reason why it doesn't feel that lightning can have such a higher temperature, even 5 times higher than your what? Than your sun. So winner kun hobo? Winner lightning hobo. Okay, yes, lightning is more hot, you can say 5 times hotter than your sun surface. Okay, interesting, right? Then swan, next, okay, next, see this picture. What you have? What are all these? Ebu ki hoy? Different kind of microbes, right? All these small structures in your pink, blue, green, purple color, all these are what? All these are your microbes, right? Microbes jana ki hoy? Bacteria, the smallest living organisms on earth, right? Single celled. Yes, etia swa তোমালোকে কি ভাবা যে ব্যাকটেরিয়া মানে only they are present only in your filthy places, dirty places? ভাবা জানো এনেকে হয় জানো? ভাবা? I think ভাবা, I know তোমালোকে ভাবা. But what if I tell you that your face, okay, that face you use to wash daily with your face wash or soap, your face, your hands, yes, the palm of your hands, they contain about your trillions of microbes at one given time. Even if you clean your hand regularly with your soap or you can say Dettol, yes, that claims to kill your what 99.9% germs, right? Okay, this is just an advertisement. But students, even though you clean your hands with your Dettol, still you are going to find about trillions and billions of microbes, that is mainly bacteria, only on your surface of the hand. Why is it so? See, does it mean that they are harmful? No, students, they are not harmful. They are harmless bacteria. Okay, all the microbes that are present in your surface of your body, it might be your face, it might be your hand, okay, it might be on your top of your hairs, they are harmless in nature. Okay, they are harmless. Bacteria mane je tumalokok ki koribo, bemar koribo, okay, or you can say bacteria mane je only dirty place ot thakibo, unhygienic place ot thakibo, tenuka kono kotha nai. Okay, because bacteria can be both, they can be harmless, they can be harmful, right, depending on their nature. So remember that you are never alone. Why you are never alone? Because you are always, accompanied by your trillions of microbes, microorganisms, bacteria, and in fact, bacteria help you to, digest food. How is this possible? Lactobacillus bacteria, janane? Lactobacillus, yes, jana? Lactobacillus bacteria, very common bacteria. Where do you find this lactobacillus bacteria? In your curd, right? Curding of milk, in your curd, doi, yes, jana? Ki thake? Etu bacteria thake na nai? And you will find this bacteria also in your intestine. Okay, also in your intestine. So lactobacillus bacteria, this is known as your what? Good bacteria, and it helps to digest the food. Okay, so see, it's not like all the bacteria are bad. Some of you are actually helping you to what? To lead a healthy life. Okay, so fact 6. Okay, next we have fact number what? 7. Okay, 7. So etu ki hoy? Ki dekhaise? So etu picture ot ki dekhaise? Water. This is what? Don't see the mountains. Yes, this is very beautiful mountains. These are Himalayas. Okay, these are your Himalayas. Then what? This is a boiling pan of water. Water is boiling here. Here what is written? This is written as 85 degrees Celsius. Yes, tamane ki koise? So we know that water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, right? Etu hokolue jana sage, pohi ahisa hoine nai? From your you can say from your 6th or 7th standard, your teacher might have told you repeatedly that students, remember, water always boils at your 100 degrees centigrade, hoine? Thik ase? Kintu swa, yes, no doubt. Okay, 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, this is the standard value that we consider for calculating the boiling point of water, right? But it does not always mean that water is going to boil only at 100 degrees centigrade. ঠিক আছে, এনেকুৱা নহয় যে water সদায় যেতিয়া তুমি boil কৰিবা, okay, সদায় যে তোমাৰ 100 degree centigrade তে boil হ'ব, তেনেকুৱা কোনো কথা নাই. Okay, it can have your different boiling point depending on your higher altitude. Okay, যিমানে তুমি ওপৰলৈ যাবা. Okay, high altitude means what? Height. Altitude মানে কি? Altitude মানে height. তুমি যিমানে ওপৰলৈ যাবা কি হ'ব? ওপৰলৈ গ'লে তোমাৰ boiling point, it will decrease. Okay, চোৱা ইয়াতে এই পিকচাৰটো চোৱা, হিমালয়াছ কিয় দেখাইছে? Okay, বা mountains কিয় দেখাইছে? মই কৈছো আৰু হিমালয়াছ বুলি, since Himalayas is a very popular mountain. Okay, this famous mountain. Okay, famous mountain range found in your India. Okay, ধৰি লোৱা এইটো হিমালয়াছ হয়, এতিয়া হিমালয় দেখাইছে, তাৰ মানে কি হ'ব? High altitude, right? So when water boils at your high altitude, কি হ'ব? Boiling point will decrease. So it will not be 100 degrees Celsius, it will be your 85 degrees Celsius roughly. Okay, approx value hoy, to exact value to nohoy. So it will be somewhere around your 85 to 90 degrees Celsius depending on the altitude. Okay, so this is your first point. Second point ki hobo? Lower pressure. Okay, lower pressure, jodi pressure low thake aru monot rakhiba, the more higher you go, the pressure decreases, right? That is the reason why, okay, that is the reason why there is a deficiency of oxygen. Okay, deficiency of oxygen in higher altitudes. Okay, and so এই দুটা ফ্যাক্টৰ বাবে হায়াৰ অল্টিটিউড এণ্ড লোৱাৰ প্ৰেছাৰ কি হ'ব বইলিং পইণ্ট অফ ৱাটাৰ ডিক্ৰিজেছ অ'কে বইলিং পইণ্ট উইল ডিক্ৰিজ চ' এনেকুৱা নহয় যে ৱাটাৰ অলৱেজ বইলছ এট 100 ডিগ্ৰী চেণ্টিগ্ৰেড বাট দিছ টু ফেক্টৰ্ছ অল্টাৰ্ছ দ্য ভেলিউ ঠিক আছে অ'কে ইণ্টাৰেষ্টিং এগেইন এইটো বস্তু হয়নে বিকজ আমি কি পঢ়োঁ আমিতো এইটোৱে পঢ়োঁ হয়নে আমি বুকত এইটোৱে পঢ়োঁ যে 100 ডিগ্ৰী চেলচিয়াছত ৱাটাৰ বইল হয় আমাক স্কুলতো সেইটোৱে পঢ়োৱা হয় হয়নে নাই বাট দিছ ইজ ছামথিং বিয়ণ্ড ইয়ৰ টেক্সট বুক ৰাইট এইখিনি মনত ৰাখিবা অ'কে চ' নেক্সট চোৱা এতিয়া নেক্সট কি পঢ়িম আমি দিছ ইজ হোৱাট এষ্ট্ৰনট ৰাইট হি ইজ এন এষ্ট্ৰনট এণ্ড হোৱাট হি ইজ ট্ৰেভেলিং টু স্পেচ অ'কে য়েছ স্পেচত ট্ৰেভেল কৰে এতিয়া চোৱা মই যদি কওঁ তোমালোকক যে suppose you are traveling to a space okay you are traveling imagine yourself you are an astronaut you are traveling to a space okay and what happens there a massive explosion takes place okay a massive explosion occurs now what if I tell you that তোমালোকে hey explosion to একো শুনা নোপোৱা একো শুনা নাপাবা not even a minor sound you are going to experience from that explosion that has taken place in the space কিয় হয় এটো কিয় because space is silent why it is silent because sound cannot travel in space again why sound cannot travel in space why because there is no medium sound needs see sound এখিনি বা তোমালোকে হায়াৰ ক্লাছত পঢ়িবা still মই কৈছো sound this is a electromagnetic okay electromagnetic qua by electrotransverse qua electromagnetic it is a form of your electromagnetic wave okay tar mane sound travels in waves right sound travels in waves somewhat in this form okay this is the picture of a wave right this is how sound travels and for that sound needs a specific medium to travel and that medium is your air itself right so since there is no air the space is vacuum means vacuum mane monot rakhiba je there is no air present okay there is no air present so since there is no air no sound can travel and that is the reason why you will hear absolutely no sound in the space even if there is a massive explosion taking place just nearby your side you can just see okay you will hear no sound at all okay thik ase bujila ekhini about your space no doubt space is very interesting okay space has so many things to explore regarding our black hole regarding our different constellations galaxies there are so many interesting facts actually eku nai aji etu poha আমি নেক্সট ভিডিঅ'ত আকৌ ডিছকাছ কৰিম এনেকুৱা কিছুমান আনবিলিভেবল ফেক্টছ আমি ডিছকাছ কৰিম ঠিক আছে ডেট উইল ব্লো ইউৰ মাইণ্ড অ'কে ইয়া নেক্সট চোৱা চি দ্য ইমেজ হিয়াৰ কি দেখাইছে এইটো পেঞ্চিল ৰাইট দিছ ইজ পেঞ্চিল অ'কে পেঞ্চিল ইউজ কৰা সকলোৱে এতিয়াও কৰা হয়নে নাই ফৰ ইয়ৰ ডায়েগ্ৰামছ মেইনলি দেন হোৱাট ইজ দিছ শ্বাইনি অবজেক্ট এইটো কি হয় এইটো কি হয় this is your diamond right diamond the most shiniest object found in your what found in your earth diamond do you know diamond this is the most shiniest object found in the what found in the surface of earth right now এইটো কি হয় পেন্সিলৰ লিড থাকে নে নাই the tip of pencil yes this is made of your what this is made of your lead right okay sorry just a second graphite okay form of carbon actually not lead but this is a form of carbon graphite okay so the tip of pencil this is made of your what graphite and this is your diamond now so see the difference okay see the difference pencil or nib to kenuka thake dark in color very dull in color right dark and dull isn't it whereas your diamond as I said this is the most shiniest object hoine yes etia what if I tell you that both this diamond and what the tip of pencil that is made of your graphite they are they are the different allotropy okay allotropy or they are different components of the same element, and that same element is a what? That is your carbon. That is your carbon. Diamond and graphite, these are two forms of the same element, that is your carbon. ঠিক আছে? Now the difference to কিয় দেখিবলৈ পোৱা? এটা তোমালোকৰ কি হয়? এটা form কি হয়? This is dull, this is dark in nature, no shine at all. This is not an expensive metal, right? Pencil is so cheap to buy, right? That means what? If pencil is cheap, you can say graphite is also cheap. Whereas তোমালোকে যদি diamond কিনিবলৈ যোৱা, কিমান পৰিব? This is so expensive, right? So why this difference? Even though they are different forms of the same element, why do you find this difference? চোৱা, ডিফাৰেঞ্চটো তোমালোকৰ দুটা ৰিজনৰ বাবে হয়। ফাৰ্ষ্ট হৈছে তোমালোকৰ চোৱা কাৰ্বনৰ, এইখিনি পঢ়িবা আকৌ, অ'কে? এইখিনি তোমালোকে আকৌ ইন ইয়ৰ ক্লাছ 10th চিলেবাছ, অ'কে? ইউ হেভ আ চেপ্টাৰ কাৰ্বন এণ্ড ইটছ কম্পাউণ্ড, তাত ভালকৈ পঢ়িবা। এইটো চোৱা ডায়মণ্ড, there is a different arrangement of the atoms, right? And since the arrangement of atoms, they give rise to your different properties. That is the reason why you will find this difference there is a huge difference between both these forms, okay? And diamond is very rare, okay? This is very rare to find, whereas graphite is easily available. Graphite is easily available. That is the reason why you will find the difference in their prices also, right? This is very expensive, okay? Whereas your graphite is very cheap. Yes? Hobo? ঠিক আছে, বুজিলা? Okay. Now, I think this is the last. Etia swa, yes, this is very interesting, okay? Edu saba. Venus, yes, we have total 8 planets, okay? Venus is which number? Kuntu number dahe? Second number ahe na nai? Hoy na? Second number, yes? Mercury, Venus, Mars, Earth, yes? Hoy na nai? Venus second number hoy. Etia moi jodi kau je Venus তোমালোকে suppose থাকিব গলা, okay? Suppose, okay? It's not possible for humans actually. Humans নহয়, no life forms can exist, but মই তোমালোকক কৈছো ধৰি লোৱা you went to Venus, okay, for a vacation, right? তাত কি হ'ব জানা? তাত তোমালোকৰ a day, okay? A day কি বুজায়? Day মানে কি হয়? Rotation of the planet around its axis, okay? Yes, নিজৰ যোনটো axis থাকে সেইটো axis যেতিয়া এটা complete rotation কৰে এটা planet সেইটো কি কৰে? One complete day বুলি কয়, okay? And what is a year? A year, defines the complete revolution of the planet in its orbit around the sun, okay? This is the year, right? Now in case of Venus, Venus moves very slowly around its axis, okay? তার মানে কি হবো? It's day, okay? It's one day, okay? One day in Venus equals to your 243 Earth days. তার মানে ইয়াতে, okay? ইয়াতে Earth or 243 days will equal to your one day in your Venus, right? Whereas Venus moves so fast in its orbit, okay? In its orbit revolving around the sun, that it completes 1 year in your 225 days, okay? 225 days. তার মানে কি হবো জানা? Suppose you're celebrating your birthday, right? You will celebrate your birthday, okay? Even before the sunrise. Sunrise নোহোৱাতে তোমাৰ birthday শেষ হৈ যাব। হ'ব? Sunrise হোৱা নাই পিনে তোমাৰ birthday শেষ। বুজিলা how weird it is, right? Venus is really very weird. It takes longer to take one rotation around its axis as compared to your one complete revolution around the sun in its own orbit, okay? So interesting planet, right? Okay? And also Venus, remember this is the hottest planet, okay? Venus, this is the hottest planet, okay? Hottest planet among all the planets. Its temperature is unimaginable. You cannot even imagine to exist there, okay? It is the hottest planet. Why? Reason is that it has a shield, okay? It has a very thick shield of gases mainly, okay? That is the reason why its temperature increases, okay? It is very hot and this is the hottest planet. And also Venus is also known as your morning star or evening star, okay? It is also known as your morning star and what sometimes also you will see as your evening star, okay? these are the nicknames given to your Venus. Okay, all right. So now এতিয়া আৰু চোৱা এইটো কি দেখাইছে illumination, right? Illumination. Who is illuminating? This is a body, this is a human. Okay, humans glow. See here, humans glow. This is something etu kenuka hoi gol, something you can say superhero kind of fact, hoine nai? Moi jodi ko je we humans glow in the dark, kenuka lagibo? Etu to amok kol movies ote dekhisu ami, etu real life ot possible nohoy, teneke bhabiba, hoine? So this is not something, you can say this is not something fiction, but this is true. Okay, this is scientifically proven fact that humans glow, but that glow, okay, that glowing is too weak. Okay, it is too weak for our naked eyes. Tar mane with our naked eyes ami hey glow korato hai illumination ami with our naked eyes dekhato possible nohoy, but it can be easily detected with your specific instrument. Okay, specific instrument, right? Okay, light illuminating instruments এইবোৰ থাকে, সেই ইনষ্ট্ৰুমেণ্ট ইউজ কৰিলে সেই গ্ল'টো ইজিলি দেখা পাবা হ'ব। অ'কে, এণ্ড আমাৰ এইটো বডি যোনটো গ্ল' কৰে, ঠিক আছে, গ্ল' কৰে বা লাইট এমিট কৰে, কিয় কৰে জানানে? Again, this is the reason behind. Okay, the reason behind is that our body release certain chemicals. Okay, certain chemicals, and these chemicals glow in the dark, right? Glow in the dark. So if you are if you are sitting right now watching this video, even now you are glowing. Okay, even now your body is glowing, and it can be easily detected with the instrument. Okay, ঠিক আছে? Okay, so yes, this was your last fact. Yes, this was your last fact. So আমি কি চালো? Plants communicate kora, sound travels in space, right? Sound travel kore na nokore? Nokore, hoine? Sound cannot travel. Then what? Bones are what? Bones are your more stronger than your concrete. Tar pisot ekhini ki hodise? Ekhini question hodise, hoine na? Ekhini question hodise. Moi tumalok so starting ote koisilu je try to test yourself, right? Jodi tumalok already jana fact hole ki koriba? Emoji that no chosma je pindhe, okay? Shades, goggles পিন্ধা এটা তোমালোকৰ ইমোজি থাকে নহয়, হয়নে নাই? হেতু ইমোজি দিবা কমেন্ট কৰি, right? If you already know this fact, and if something has been discussed that you are hearing it for the first time, then you put a shocking emoji. You are shocked, it has blown your mind, right? মই এটা কৰিবলৈ কৈছিলো, কৰিবা, no cheating, and at the last we will see how many of you are able to score 10 out of 10. Okay, so এইখিনি কুইকলি আমি কৰো, কোৱাচোন true or false? ঠিক আছে, এই true or false সুধিছে। One, plants communicate. That means they are able to talk with one another of their own type, not like they can talk with us. Okay, plants cannot talk with us since they have no mouth, no brain, but they can communicate, they can talk among themselves. True, right? This is true. This is true. Second, sound travels in space. Ki koisilo koban agot? Astronaut picture, explosion. Sound cannot travel in space. Why? There is no medium for sound to travel. So this is false. Third to bones are weaker than concrete. How is it? Bones are weaker? No, bones are actually much more stronger than concrete, right? So they can hold tremendous pressure compared to your concrete. Sorry, this will be false. So this is again false. Tarpisot number 4. Diamond is what? Diamond is carbon. Tar mane ki koise je diamond is a form of carbon. Diamond is a shiny object, right? This is an expensive object. Whereas your carbon is blackish in color. Carbon kenuka hoy? Dull hoy, black hoy, dekhibole beya hoy, hoyne? But diamond and graphite, they are both the forms of carbon itself. So this is true. Ami ekhini salu hoyne? Difference to kihor karone hoy hetu moi koisu. The difference arises due to the arrangement of the atoms, right? Arrangement of atoms so karone difference to dekhibole poa. Okay, tar pisot number 5 etu ki hoy? Lightning is hotter than the sun. lightning is hotter than the sun. এইটো কি হয়? This will be again true because the temperature of sun is around what? Or you can say temperature of lightning, a single strike of lightning is around 5 times hotter than the temperature of your sun. Okay? So, এইখিনি quickly এটা quick review এটা কৰিলো তোমালোকে নিজৰ স্কোৰটো কবা কমেন্ট কৰি okay so these are your answers right and যিবোৰ তোমালোকে 10 out of 10 score কৰা next video I will call out your names right so comment কৰি জনাবা okay and also so we have come to the end of this video right I hope you have all enjoyed it you have learned something new or you can say you have able to learn your science in a more interesting way right so তোমালোকে যদি ভিডিওটো ভাল পাইছা and if you want more such educational content then please make sure that you like share and subscribe this channel okay share it among your friends তোমালোকে নিজৰ friendsকো দেখুৱা okay comment কৰা and then so okay you can also comment it okay you can also comment emoji comment to কৰিব পাৰা মই তোমালোকক কৈছো already score comment কৰিবা নিজৰ and then lastত কবা যে which of this fact shocked you the most right okay so with this this video is completed and let's meet in our next class okay thank you everyone
আশা কৰো আজিৰ ভিডিওটি আপোনালোকৰ বাবে সহায়ক হৈছে যদি আপুনি এই বিষয়টো আয়ত্ত কৰিব বিচাৰে আৰু আগবাঢ়ি যাব বিচাৰে তে আমাৰ কম্প্ৰিহেনসিভ কোৰ্স সমূহৰ এনৰোলমেন্ট ইতিমধ্যে আৰম্ভ হৈছে পলম নকৰি আমাৰ ডেসক্ৰিপচনত থকা লিংকটোত ক্লিক কৰক অথবা আমাৰ লগত যোগাযোগ কৰিব পাৰে